That's a very good phrase, and I hope there's lots of champions out there in our hall today. And in fact, we have a champion right here on our table from the Philippines. Hans Tisay is the president of Prime Holdings in the Philippines. It's a largely family business, but he has built the astonishing number of 46 shopping malls in the Philippines. I understand that's 3 million customers a day, plus 5 shopping malls in China. But all of his work is guided by what we're talking about today: resilient investment, reducing disaster risk, and thinking about it before, not after. How is he protecting his customers and suppliers? How is he mitigating business losses in the future? Hans Tisay, I give the floor to you. Be a champion.
Thank you, Liz. A little correction. It's now 47. We just opened our 47 mall last Friday. Okay, distinguished delegates, good morning. It is an honor to address this audience, highlighting the private sector's role in building resilience to disasters as a means to promote sustainable development. I would like to thank the UNISDR and Ms. Margareta Wallstrom for inviting me to speak today. I represent SM Prime Holdings, Inc., a company that owns and operates 47 malls in the Philippines and 5 malls in China. Across these facilities, SM averages a daily foot traffic of over 3.7 million people, featuring over 15,000 tenants, and manages a total gross floor area of over 6.3 million square meters. SM Prime has continued to expand throughout the company's history. However, our assets are subjected to extreme weather and geological hazards in the Philippines. In 2009, tropical storms Ondoy and Pepeng caused damage equivalent to 2.7% of the GDP. Sadly, however, these occurrences are not uncommon. According to the 2013 Global Climate Risk Index, the Philippines ranked 4th among the 190 countries surveyed. In terms of suffering, the most extreme natural disaster over the past 20 years. Since the year 2000, the Philippines experienced approximately 102 significant typhoons and 72 floods. These natural disasters have cost $3.3 billion worth of damages, and almost 13,000 deaths within the private sector. Natural disaster cause business interruption, and especially for those who are unprepared. Given this context, SM Prime ensures the longevity of our establishment and safeguards the communities in which we operate. Partly through prioritizing disaster resilience, SM Prime has both increased profitability and implemented an aggressive expansion strategy. This model is highlighted in the case of 2 of our malls, SM City Marikina and SM City Muntinlupa. Let me start with the case of SM Marikina, which highlights the importance of disaster risk reduction in adaptation and infrastructure. This mall is built on a 6-hectare property in eastern Metro Manila. It is located within the Marikina River watershed, an area identified by the World Bank as high-risk zone. Additionally, SM Marikina is located within a densely populated area. Thus, SM Prime designed the mall in consideration of this large and very vulnerable population. SM Prime considered even the 100-year flood cycle of Marikina watershed in designing these facilities. Alongside specialists and local authorities, SM built the mall an additional 20 meters farther than the required 90 meters from the Marikina River to minimize the potential damage of the property and ensure the safety of our customers. The road surrounding the mall lay on natural ground level. Thus, SM constructed the lower parking level of the mall without walls and closures, allowing the water to pass through. The upper parking level and the main mall area rests on an elevation of 20.5 meters and operates safely even during times of extreme flood. The safety of the communities, employees, customers, and the facility structure remain top priority in all SM Prime developments. As I tell my design team ever so frequently, ensuring safety is the only way I can sleep well. Typhoon Ondoy affected over 4.8 million people, caused over 11 billion pesos in damage, and submerged nearly 50% of the Marikina area. However, due to investments in resilience, SM Marikina averted the loss of almost 1 billion pesos from business sales alone. The cost of these investments were more than recouped in these avoided losses. SM Marikina also served as a refuge area to around 1,400 stranded during the storm. The successful implementation of our Business Continuity Plan, or BCP, enabled all tenants to operate and serve the needs of those seeking shelter in the mall until the flood subsided. My next case of business is SM Muntinlupa, where science-based data gathering allowed me to invest properly in resilience measures. This mall is on a 3.7-hectare property located just south of Metro Manila. SM Prime was advised of seismic activity given that the site is located near the Marikina Valley fault line, a possible generator of large earthquakes. The Philippines is susceptible in seismic activity and has experienced 6 serious earthquakes and 9 volcanic eruptions since the year 2000. In March 2002, a 7.5 and a 6.1 magnitude earthquakes hit Mindanao, the southern part of the country. In February 2012, a 6.5 earthquake hit Leyte. Given this history, SM Prime treated this warning surrounding this development very seriously. During the initial phase of the construction, SM Prime surveyed the area with local partners who witnessed soil subsidence, but this was attributed to the withdrawal of water from local deep well sources. Thus, there was no special government requirements for SM Prime with this endeavor. However, considering the future of the business and the stakeholders, we work to ensure the fullest level of safety. SM Prime initiated a more thorough excavation of the site and discovered a segment of a discontinued fault line running through the property. Only through this initiative was the formal fissure discovered. With this knowledge, we took further steps towards redesigning the mall that minimizes the effect of earthquakes up to magnitude of 7 to 8. SM Prime commissioned a team of local and international specialists to reform the structure design of the mall. The team enacted a geotechnical evaluation and developed a full site response spectra to secure the foundation of the mall structure. This resulted in the suspended two-way slab system and the placement of the mall further outside the recommended distance from the fissure line. Our design team divided the mall into 3 wings to minimize effects to the structural integrity of the mall and added ductile shear walls to resist the lateral force associated with seismic activity. Lastly, the roof structure was designed to allow for the transfer of force from the roof diaphragm to the shear walls and away from the concrete frames of the mall. Together, SM Marikina and SM Muntinlupa highlight the benefits of investing in preventative measures and understanding risk in order to invest wisely. Through our collaborative and scientific approach to development, SM Prime has been able to take advantage of business opportunities while minimizing risks. SM Prime plays crucial importance to disaster resilience, not as an additional cost, but as part of our core business strategy. It allows us to serve our communities better, to increase our value, and to make us more profitable. But most of all, the disaster resilience ensures the safety of our customer and our employees and the communities where we operate. In closing, it is evident that the global private sector is becoming increasingly aware of the importance of disaster resilience. My experience has proven that investing in the resilience simply makes good business sense. We are all aware that disaster resilience is not just the private sector's business, it is everybody's business. As a member of the UNISDR Private Sector Advisory Group, I believe we can make a call to foster more resilient cities around the world. Collaboration and investments in disaster resilience are crucial ingredient to success. Thank you.
Thank you. That's an impressive level of preparation and foresight. When did it strike you that that was important? I mean, it's staggering. 102 storms, 72 floods. Did you always invest in this way, or did disasters strike one of your shopping malls and you woke up to the reality? How did it happen?
Well, honestly, I started very young. When my father got me into the business, he started me from the rank and files. And over there, when we were affected by typhoons or even man-made problems like fire, I experienced not only that it is costly, but also very messy. So when I took the helm, I just decided that we should put a certain part of our investment into this resiliency. And well, lately we've been experiencing a lot of big ones, like the one in Marikina that I just set out as an example. We really did recoup all the investment that we have done.
Okay. Thank you very much. Now we